So what is Arknights? Arknights is a mobile game which is a fusion between a waifu collector as a tower defense. So you are this guy over here standing in the corner, you are called the Doctor. Are you a guy? Are you a girl? Who knows? We don't know. And this whole game revolves around tower defense. However, the units that you get are RNG, and you get a couple basic units that start off at 3-star and they work all the way up. So let's take a look at that. So we just click operator right here and we can take a look at all the characters that we have so far, and we're just gonna browse through them. This one's Fang, my favorite character. She's really nice, she's really pretty, she's got a coffee. I don't know if that's coffee or tea. Over here we got Cruz. She is annoying AF, but again, one of my more powerful units. So as we can see here, this is why she's annoying. Okay, moving on before I get PTSD. Next we have Ansel over here. This is my favorite medic at the moment. I do have silence, but I like Ansel a lot more. But the problem with Ansel is he's a guy. And this is a waifu collector game, and I need to collect waifus, but this is a guy. So this is the only guy that I have in my roster. I'll make an exception, because he kind of looks cute. Next over here, we've got Amaya. Amaya, you know, nice girl, bunny girl. I think she's a mascot of the game. I don't know. Anyway, excellent. Nice. Then we've got Angelina, my only 6-star unit I have over here. So basically, there's a ranking system between 6 stars to 1 star. 6 stars being the rarest, 1 star being the most common. However, this game is very similar to like Girls Frontline in the sense that the 6-star units aren't always the best, and the 1-star units aren't always the worst. A lot of the units are very viable and actually really good. There are a couple videos about power creep, obviously, so there is some power creep based on each unit, so certain units are better than the others. A good example is over here, Fang. You can see that her skill instantly gains 6 deployment points and it's a C+. However, if you look at another unit, Zima over here, her skill is even better, instantly gains 12 deployment points and it's C+++. So basically Zima is the upgraded version of Fang. She's the better version, she's the alpha male or alpha female, and Fang is like the beta, you know, she's But I love both because Zima's pretty cool with her freaking axe, but Fang has a cup of coffee, so she wins. And she's a Neko girl, so you know, yeah, win, excellent. We got Shirayuki over here. She's a ninja cat, I think? But she's really pretty, she's really cool. But, you know, enough talk about the waifus, let's jump into the gameplay. So in order to do the missions, you click combat. Once you click combat, you've got like the story mode stuff up here, and then you've got like some extra mission stuff over here. We're just gonna do the missions over here so that you guys can see what the gameplay looks like, and because I've memorized everything and I'll make myself look good in the video. So let's do tactical drill over here, and we'll do LS3. So this basically allows us to get these EXP things, which will help us level up our units, our operators, and yeah, I need a ton of these. I actually need a ton of these, the really good ones. So let's jump in. So before we start the mission, you're allowed to set up your roster. So your roster over here will consist of a bunch of different units that you like, or different towers essentially. And in my case, I have a good mix between medics, as well as vanguards, as well as mages and archers. And we're gonna jump into the game and you're gonna see what happens. We're gonna pause for a second. You immediately see on the bottom right corner that I have 25 currency. This is like the deployment points, and thus I can put different towers down. Obviously, more powerful towers will cost more money. However, what I want to do first is I want to put Vanguard, because Vanguards basically give me more deployment points as time goes on. So we're going to see that now. We're going to put Zima in, and we're going to make her face that way, and we're going to put Fang here, because I like Fang. So let's take a look. You can see that the C++ is charging up. Once this charges up to 44, then I will automatically gain 12 deployment points. And same with Fang over here. When this charges up to 29, I automatically get 6 deployment points. So we're going to wait for that. We're going to double speed because, you know, I'm impatient. And there's a blah, 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 blah. Once they're killing, you can see that Cruz can finally come in. And she's like, and then she's going to freaking do Kokodayo all day soon. So now we put in our medic, that's totally a girl. I don't care if it says it's a guy, it's a girl. And then we put in Angelina so that she can slow the units. And bang, 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 bang. I'm waiting for more deployment points. I want to put Shirayuki over here, which is my super sniper. Once I have 22 points. Once you drag them around, it slows the gameplay down. It's pretty nice, and then that way you have more time to think. And then you've got actives that you can do to make your units more powerful and stuff. And it's pretty cool. So over here, we're just waiting, we're waiting. Okay, we got our mage up, we put our mage in. And there's the famous Kokodayo. You're gonna be hearing a ton of that. And my Shiryuki, she has her active ready, and you can read over here that the active increases her range, so she's currently 3 grids forward, and this will increase it to 5 grids forward. So you'll see that, boom, now she has like 5 range, which is ridiculous because she can hit all the units all the way there, and it's AoE damage, so it's crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, this game's amazing. The 3D chibi art is really, really cute, the 2D art's even better, and freaking Kokodayo over here. Oh no, they killed my Zima. It doesn't matter. They're dead. Okay, we win. So you can see over here that when you get 3 stars, all 3 of these thingies will light up, and then you can save it for auto deployment. So auto deployment's like autoplay. It'll copy exactly what you did in the last game where you placed your units, when you used your actives, everything. So for this case, I'll be like, okay, sure. And then let's see. I'll show you auto deployment. You will not get auto deployment unless you get a 3-star. And in order to 3-star map, it simply means that none of the enemies over here reached your base. So it means that your tower defense was perfect, you managed to kill everything, you did not leak a single time. If your unit dies on battle, it's perfectly fine, it doesn't matter. Units can die as many times as they want, however, if an enemy unit gets over here, you automatically downgrade from a 3-star to a 2-star. So look, I just 3-starred this map, so I'm going to activate auto deployment start, and it's going to do the exact same thing as what I did before. You can see here that the roster of this operation cannot be changed because I am not allowed to change it, because it's going to be doing exactly the same as what I did before. So you can see here that I don't need to do anything because it says auto deploy is functioning normally. I can click take over if I want to take over, but I don't need to, so I can just leave it by itself over here and let it autoplay. And here we are, our famous archer. And that is the gist of the actual gameplay. However, remember, all these towers or all these units that I put into the game, they all have levels as well as skills. So when we go to operator over here, you're going to notice that there are a bunch of operators, obviously. So let's look at Fang because she's my waifu. So if we look at Fang over here, you'll notice that you can promote them. However, I already promoted her to maximum, so these are her stats. So this is the unit stats. So you know, my attacks per second is average. I've got 325 attack. My max HP is 1325, etc. So let's head over to Zima just to look as a direct comparison. So you can see here that Zima's stats are actually lower, but Zima is a 5-star unit compared to Fang, which is a 3-star unit. The reason that her stats are lower than Fang's is because that she's not promoted yet. So when you promote them, you can promote them to Elite 1, and in Zima's case, you can actually promote them to Elite 2. So the more stars they have, the higher promotion you can get, which means the higher the level they can get. Like, every promotion is basically like a prestige. They keep all their basic stats, however, they go back to level 1, and they can go to a higher level cap. So for 5 stars, I believe they can go up to like level 70, and for 6 stars, they can go all the way to level 90. So basically, you're able to prestige more times, get more stats, and become a lot stronger. As well as your skills. Obviously, your skills are a lot stronger as well, and you can also level up your skills over here, which give you more stuff, which is pretty crazy amazing. So that is another layer of depth in this game in order to customize your units, make them stronger to fit your play style. So essentially, it is a tower defense game. However, there is a lot of customization based on what your waifus are, because this is a waifu collector game. So that is Arknights in a nutshell. It's basically a waifu collector game, which allows you to collect all these different waifus or different units or different towers, however you want to call them. You deploy them on the field. They all have different skills, they all have different roles, they do different things, and you basically build a team that works for your play style. However, each stage actually progressively gets harder. So if we look over here, I'm currently still on episode 2, I'm on S2-6. So on some of these levels, my regular roster won't actually work because maybe there's additional air units. Then I'll need more archers or more mages in order to hit them down. However, there are other stages where there's just hordes and hordes of enemies, and thus I will need more tanks in order to block the path. And each operator over here has specific traits. So you can see over here that Fang has block 2. What does that mean? That means that she can block 2 units. So if there's more than 2 units that come towards Fang, she'll only be able to block 2 units, and the rest of the units will actually leak, or they'll just run past her. So basically, you need to understand how each unit works, because for example, Fang Vanguard only blocks 2. However, if you look at Liskarm over here, that she blocks 3. So she's got a shield, she blocks 3 units. However, her damage is very, very low. She's relatively weak in the DPS category. However, she can block 3 units, and she's more used as a meat shield. You can also see over here that there's 8 categories of classes. You've got vanguards, you've got guards, you've got defenders, specialist, sniper, caster, medic, supporter, and each of them do a different role and they do different things. And if you guys want me to talk about this in more detail, I can. I'll make another video about it. But this video is just telling you what the heck this game is and why I'm so addicted to it and why everyone's been playing this, and it's a great game. But anyway, I hope you found this video entertaining. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate a subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
Can I say except your